Today I want to talk about fear. How do we overcome fear in skateboarding? What I'd like to do in this video is do something on my skateboard that scares me, and I'll break down the process of what I'm feeling, how I'm trying to overcome it, and we'll just talk about the fear aspect of skateboarding. But right now, I'm afraid to even do a kickflip because I haven't skated in quite some time. So let me warm up on some flat ground and then I'll find something scary. Every flat ground trick I landed was kind of sketchy and not that well landed. If you're a skater, you might have noticed like a little tic-tac after almost every trick I did. And speaking into the fear, I already said I was gonna do something that scares me today. And when you start off your session of flat ground and you're landing your tricks weird and it doesn't feel like you're getting off to a good start that day, that can play into the fear. Because if you've already decided, like I did, that you're gonna do something kind of challenging or that kind of pushes your boundaries that day, and you're like, man, I started off kind of weird today, that gets in your head. Some people could call it superstitious. I could look at it as, you know, it's your body and mind signal of telling you like, hey, maybe this isn't the best day for it. So already there's gonna be an increased fear factor when I get to whatever I'm gonna do to challenge myself. I've skated this spot before and I ran up to the stair set thinking, wow, I can't wait to skate that, only to be deterred, AKA afraid. And while I've certainly skated bigger stair sets than that, it's got no run up. The bricks up top and the bricks that you land on are really rough, with my small wheels especially, and there's a crack right before. It's just kind of rough. It's like hop on, brick, 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 jump, land on bricks. Let's take a look from the skater's eye of what it feels like to roll up on this stair set. So this is the top of the stair set. If you look down, you see there's grass right here, so you're working with this run up, which looks good until you realize that this crack right here is a pretty significant little bump. So really you gotta run, you gotta throw your board down past that crack, hop on, push, you see the stair set comes up really fast. And if you ollie right here, this crack, okay, so as I'm testing out the run up, I'll talk to you about the process of what I'm feeling and how I'm gonna try to overcome it. The lack of run-up really messes with me. I don't like to hop on and just ollie. I like some time to gear myself up for the gap, or at least know that I can just get more comfort speed instead of running on, accepting the speed I have and ollieing. So I have to get over that, and what I have to do is I have to know you have enough speed, you ollie well enough, you're going to make it. You're not going to land on the stairs. The other thing is the crack right before the pop. You have to use fear as fuel. There comes a level where you're going to have to write it off when you're trying that thing. There comes a level to where you're gonna have to write off the fear when you go for it, when you send it, as they say. You have to just be totally in touch with the energy it's giving you, but not the doubts. You have to write the doubts off and you have to give it your best attempt. So when I go for this, I'm gonna hop on my board, I'm gonna write off all my fears, I'm gonna approach it like I'm some pro skater, I'm just gonna send it and just give it my very best attempt. Solid attempt, man.
Big motion through the air, you know.
Okay, after much deliberation, questioning my speed, questioning the cracks, questioning the landing, I finally sent it, and after my first send, where I kicked out, that gave me a lot of confidence, because, you know, I can't really, like, kick out my board generally like a lot of people can. But I was trying to explain this to my friend Dwight, I think it was Dwight the other day, where it's like instinctively you do. It's like you see those people who like, they do something down a set or down a gap and they just kick their board away from them. Like that's a skill that you learn. It's kind of instinct. Like when you feel something going wrong and you have the time, you can kick it out. Now I'm waiting for my friend Dave who wants to skate a bit. Does Fool know where he's going? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely one of those things that looks bigger in person.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was like that, bro.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh. Counts. Counts. What is going on, dude? Okay, so originally my idea for this video was to do a couple different things to scare me and actually start on the low end and ramp up to scarier stuff. But I've had a crazy week. I'm dealing with a lot of stuff in life right now, including, you know, a little tax identity theft and dealing with the IRS. You know, no big deal. So, I apologize if this video feels a little bit rushed, but at this point, I am about to meet up with David and we are going to skate Turner Falls Park, and I am going to film some tricks for those that commented on my last video. And one more thing before I forget. There's a couple things I want to do to increase the productivity on this channel. Number one, I'm busy learning the top of the line editing software, Adobe Creative Cloud, so that I can stop having reduced quality when I upload my videos. You may have noticed that sometimes they're a little blurry or the frame rate's inconsistent. I'm working on it. Number two, I'm going to start uploading more regular, so probably 2 to 3 videos a week. I'm just going to get as many videos as I can a week with quality. Coming around perfect too. Oh. Do it. Go. You ready for me, bro? Ready.